I also think that maybe the success of Animal and Kill made it okay for people to take Hit 3 also. Maybe.
I mean, they all say Hit 3 is a very violent film, and if you really look into it, very suggestive violence only we have kept in the film. See, I cannot talk for everybody else, but at least my choice for going violent in this film is because the story took me there. And also, I felt it will be a very new addition to the Hitverse because we have seen one kind of cinema in Hitverse, and I don't want to limit Hitverse to that kind of films. So I'm pushing the boundary and making it into something. But the second point that he's mentioned, Srikanth, about do you think that we will swing back? The pendulum will swing back. Definitely.
Yeah.
Right now, violent films are the ones that people are consuming, but it will definitely fade away at one point in time. Again, we'll come back. Again, this is how the consumption habits are. No,
Yeah.
we always find one kind of cinema that we really dig at that point in time, and then it will change. It'll keep on changing, and we have to keep on adapting to that change. That's how the film industry has always worked. Consumption habits have always been driven like that.
Yeah.
తెలుగులో అట్లా అంత వైలెన్స్ మూవీస్ ఇప్పటిదాకా అసలు ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ సో వచ్చినాయని.
So there is a beginning of one trend
Beginning
now.
of a new,
and movies will come in that trend now, and at one point in time that will go away, and again we'll go back to.
And I also think that maybe the success of Animal and Kill made it okay for people to take Hit 3 also because it wasn't as much of a abrupt shock perhaps because they're okay. I mean, maybe.
I mean, they all say Hit 3 is a very violent film, and if you really look into it, very suggestive violence only we have kept in the film. You will see, like, what's the most violent thing that you saw in Hit 3?
The girl getting ripped apart.
Correct, right. So that was not a part of the action sequence, but I'm saying if you're saying a part of action, the girl getting ripped apart also is a fraction of a second that happens. You don't really see intricate details of how the split happens, but you know, suggestively you know that she
Because it's
got
being
split.
built up, the ropes
Correct.
and
So,
all of that.
and also in the actual action sequence that Nani is creating this havoc all around this place, it might be splitting the person into two halves or chopping their hands or whatever. You will and cutting their throat, like he's cutting the throat, but you don't see the throat, you don't see the knife.
Yes,
See the shield
You
and
only
all.
see the shield and the blood splatter on him. But I think it's the way he performed that makes it look very visceral. That he's actually doing it. I think it comes from that kind of performance. But actually, if you see, even when he splits the two person, also the way he shouts and the blood splatter on top, you come back, the person is already gone. He's not even in the frame. But you feel it because the way the guy performed. That is what I'm trying to say. It was very suggestive. It didn't have like into the face violence. Nahi hai Hit 3 mein actually.
So that was a conscious choice. That
Definitely, we shot it like that. We wanted to shoot it like that. Yeah.